Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're having a splendid day and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be the third installment in the best cosmetic sets in TF2 series, naturally with number 3 being the Pyro. As a quick disclaimer, I'd like to say that all the cosmetic choices in this video are indeed opinionated, so it stands to reason that you and I will disagree on some of the placements in this list. So I just ask with regards to that you voice your opinions in the comments below in a respectable manner. I do read all the comments and it is genuinely interesting hearing what sets you guys use on your classes, and what you think of my personal favorites. Also, I need to add that the prices provided with these cosmetic loadouts are sourced from Backpack.tf and are resultantly subject to change. And now, after a short plug for my somewhat unorthodox Twitch streams and wonderful Discord server, both of which you can find in the description below, let's get straight into the video.
Now that is what I want to see!
In 10th place, we have your standard sort of cute Pyro set, consisting of the Pyro's beanie, the Google glass eyes, and the cute suit. Now this comes in at a reasonably pricey, actually, 33.66 refined, but I mean, it's the cute and cuddly Pyro, like, it's just the Pyro child. The Google glass eyes don't show up too well in this SFM because of the lighting, but they do have a bit, it's not just white, it's not, like, don't worry. Overall, this is quite a basic set, and it comes in at a decent price, albeit not exactly the cheapest. It's not the most expensive, and you definitely pay for what you get, as it is definitely one of the better sets out there. And so for 10th place, it's not too shabby. Next up in 9th place, we have one of many winter Pyro Cosmetic sets. This one consists of more sort of a woolly theme, and obviously with the sled on the back. We have the Wartime Warmth, the Trailblazer, and the Polar Fleece, coming in at a relatively cheap 12 refined. This overall is quite a themed cosmetic set, with the aforementioned theme of being sort of winter and wool and wrap-up sort of style. I think the Trailblazer complements the wool of the other two cosmetics extremely well. I'm not exactly sure why, but it is that sort of very homely campfire kind of winter theme, as opposed to a sort of pro-skiing winter theme, I guess you could say. So for 12 refined, it's definitely worth the price. Now in 8th place, we have a cosmetic set that I originally wasn't going to put in, but when I was playing around with different cosmetics in SFM, I found it and it actually looks pretty damn good. So we have the Breather Bag, the Space Diver, and the Coffin Kit. Coming in at a relatively cheap, once again, 13 refined. This is quite the nice sort of themed set. Now obviously there are some major issues going on in the world right now, but if you put that aside and just take this as a Plague Pyro cosmetic set, much like a more commonly used Plague Medic cosmetic set, this is really a nice combination of hats. The Breather Bag and the Space Diver, despite not being designed to go together, actually go together really, really well, and the Coffin Kit, I think, just adds to the theme as opposed to going well with the other cosmetics. Overall, it's a theme with those two aforementioned cosmetics actually looking quite nice together. In 7th place, we have a reiteration of the Mexican Pyro set with the Skullbrero, which was added in October of 2019, the Last Breath, and the El Muchacho, which are two classics to this set, coming in at, again, a similar price to the other two at 12.55 refined. This is a really nice but standard Pyro Cosmetic set. So if you're looking for something with consistent looks and is sort of well known, I guess, this would be a nice one due to the lower price and nice cosmetics that are involved. So yeah, fairly cheap, fairly nice, but it's just another reiteration of the Mexican Pyro. Now in 6th place, we have our paradoxical Fireman Pyro, consisting of the Brigade Helm, the Turnout Gear, and the Foster's Facade. Coming in at the cheapest thus far at 11.88 refined, this is a really clean cosmetic set. Obviously the Trickster's Turnout Gear and the Brigade Helm are meant to go together, but the Foster's Facade I think actually goes quite nicely and complements the other two in that sort of, you know, where it's a gas mask, and as a fireman you'd have to deal with large quantities of smoke, and while I know there's completely different things and you have different masks accordingly, it still looks pretty cool and definitely fits with the theme. And at 11.88 ref, it is one of the cheaper cosmetic sets on this list, so it's definitely worth picking up. However paradoxical it may be, it definitely looks damn good. In the top half of this list now, at 5th place, we have the Killer's exclusive, the Apparition's Aspect, and the Soot suit, coming in at 5.88 refined. Now this is the cheapest cosmetic set on this list, and for being the cheapest, it definitely is one of the best. Although the apparitions aspect doesn't do too well in the lighting and the SFM displayed, clearly with a large amount of internal reflection, overall it is a really clean looking cosmetic set, and it's definitely one of the better ones you can get. It sort of looks like a reporter pyro, but I don't know, it could be under any sort of white collar theme I guess, which for the pyro seems a bit strange, but you know what, I'll go with it. In 4th place, we have possibly my favorite kinda cute / wintry pyro cosmetic set, and this consists of some newer cosmetics with the burning beanie, the SMISSMAS sweater, and the tiny timber. Coming in at a relatively cheap 13.44 refined, it won't break the bank, but it will still definitely look good on your pyro. The burning beanie I think is an extremely cute sort of pyro hat, and I think the SMISSMAS sweater goes extremely well with it. The tiny timber is the one that I would change out potentially for something else, but I think it goes quite nicely with that sort of wood fire kind of wintry theme. And really I think the best way to aptly describe this cosmetic set would just be cozy. Coming into the top 3 now, in 3rd place we have another wintry pyro cosmetic set, but less of a cute, cozy one, consisting of the Tough Stuff muffs, the Wanderer's Wear, and the Spawn Camper, coming in at a slightly more expensive 17.33 refined. The colours of the Tough Stuff muffs and the Spawn Camper go really well together, and the Wanderer's Wear complement the two extremely well. It really is just the wintry, adventurous cosmetic set for the pyro, and I have to say, despite pyro being the fire class, he has an awful lot of winter cosmetics. But most certainly, even for the price of 17.33 refined, this set is definitely worth picking up, especially considering how well each of the cosmetics go together. I mean, what can I say? It basically turns Pyro into a Siberian Dora the Explorer. In the runner-up position, or in 2nd place, we have a cosmetic set wherein I will be damned if these cosmetics weren't all designed to go together. I'm pretty sure the Whiskered Gentleman was the only one that wasn't designed with the other two, with the Burning Question and the Hot Case being relatively new cosmetics, and for 23.22 ref, despite being one of the pricier cosmetic sets on this list, it is definitely worth the price. Especially the Hot Case. I mean, it's definitely one of the nicest pyro misks I've ever seen. Naturally, the Burning Question is designed to go with the Hot Case, so they would go together quite well, but the Whiskered Gentleman I feel definitely adds to that sort of detective theme, and the intelligentsia I suppose this would create for Pyro. He's not just a pyromaniac, he's a bit of a big brain man too. Or woman, we don't know. Now finally, in 1st place, we have the Manic Chef, consisting of the Connoisseur's cap, the Special Eyes, and the Cute Suit. Apologies for the animation here, where Pyro's mask actually goes through the Cute Suit. That's obviously not what happens, I just had a little bit of a goof. But I think the Connoisseur's cap and the Cute Suit surprisingly go really well together, just leaving Pyro's eyes open. I'm not sure why I like the Connoisseur's cap so much with the Special Eyes and the Cute Suit. I think it's the contrast between the Special Eyes, like the deep red and the white of the Connoisseur's cap. I don't know, I'm kind of just making shit up at this point. Point is, for 14.11 refined, this is a really nice cosmetic set. None of the cosmetics necessarily fit a theme, but overall I think they just go really well together, and that's the beauty of TF2's cosmetics. It doesn't necessarily have to be a theme to look nice to go together. So this may be a slightly controversial 1st place pick, but it is most definitely my favourite pyro cosmetic set that you can make out of any of the cosmetics in TF2. So those were my picks for the top 10 pyro cosmetics in Team Fortress 2. Let me know your opinions in the comments below, and also remember to let me know what you use on your pyro. It is genuinely interesting hearing the cosmetic sets you guys use and the different themes you guys go for. I'd once again just really quick like to plug my Twitch, Discord, and Steam group, all links of which you can find in the description below. And finally, I'd just like to ask that if you did in fact enjoy the video, or it helped you out in any way, consider leaving a like or even subscribing to the channel. I do make other videos like this, along with various other TF2 and gaming content. But for now guys, as always, I hope you all have a swell day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.